Hello everyone, we are going to discuss Y parameter. In my previous video, I think all of you watched it, Unit 5, Z parameter. On continuation of that, I post a video with on symmetric and reciprocal conditions. Right? As the continuation of that, next this video is Y parameter and H parameters. Right? Now we are going to discuss this parameter now. So this Y parameter is called short circuit parameter. And this one is a Z parameter. This we already discussed. The equation is V1, V2. Here I1, I2. The terms are Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. Y parameter is the inverse of Z parameter. Y equal to inverse of Z. Now, just reverse. I1, I2 comes here. V1, V2 appears in the right hand side. The terms are Y11, Y12, Y21, Y22. From this, if you make equation I1 equal to y11 v1 plus y12 v2, I2 equal to y21 v1, y22 v2. This I1, I2 is called a dependent variable and v1, v2 is called independent variable. Why it is called dependent variable? It depends on v2. I1, I2 is depends on v2 only. So, it's a dependent variable. Right. So how to calculate the parameters y11, y21, y12, y22? If you make V2 equal to 0, short circuiting V2 equal to 0, you will get y11, y21. Put 0 here. Now y11 become I1 by V1. And if you make V2 equal to 0, y21 equal to I2 by V1. Similarly, if you make V1 equal to 0, y1 V1 becomes 0. Now y12 is I1 by V2. If we make V1 equal to 0, y22 equal to I2 by V2. Now this parameter y11 is called short circuit input admittance. Z11 previous case is called open circuit input impedance. This is Y parameter. This Y parameter is called admittance. Input admittance y11, output admittance y22, and y21 is called a forward short circuit transfer admittance. Y12 is called a reverse short circuit transfer admittance. So if a problem given, you need to find all parameters depends upon the given question. Right. Example 1. So in this example only one port is given. So no need to uh, short circuit or second port and applying voltage in the first port. Just you apply voltage in the first port is enough. Right? So determine the driving point admittance of the network shown in figure. This is the general equation of Y parameter. They are asking driving point admittance. So Y11 is I1 by V1. Now we are going to calculate that. Write loop equation for this circuit and apply voltage source in the input terminal. If you apply V1 here, current flowing through this I1, and take the loop current I1 for first loop, second loop I2, third loop I3. Write the loop equation now. If you take first loop, the total resistance are 4 plus 3 plus 6. For second loop, 3 plus 5 plus 1. For third loop, 6 plus 2 plus 1. And current is I1, I2, I3. And first loop only we have voltage. So V1 remaining are 0, 0. Now if you add all this value, this minus is general value. So this matrix I1, I2, I3, V1, 0, 0 because of one voltage source only in the first loop. Now find del value, then find del 1 value by applying V1 in this first column. Now the I1 is del 1 divided by del. Del 1 is what? 80 V1, del is 599. If you divide, you will get Y11 equal to I1 by V1. The answer 0.1336 mho. Z parameter unit is ohm, Y parameter impedance unit is mho. Right. Example 2. This is very important. Basic question. Determine the admittance parameters of the pi network shown in figure. Right? Here two ports are given. You need to find out all the parameters. Why it is called pi network? This look like pi. Look like pi. Determine admittance parameter. Admittance means y. You need to find all parameters. The previous case only driving point admittance, so only one parameter. Here admittance parameter, you should find all the parameters of y network. You need to find y11, y12, y21, y22, all the values. Right? First case. The procedure to solve the problem is, first case, to find y11, y21, make V2 equal to 0. How to make V2 equal to 0? By short circuiting second port and by applying voltage in the first port. Similarly, to find y12, y22, make V1 equal to 0, apply V2 in the second port. How to make V1 equal to 0? Short circuit the port. If we make I1 equal to 0, that port should be open. To make V1 equal to 0, that should be shorted. Right? This is the conditions procedure. Next, now we are going to find y11 and y21. y11 and y21 by making yv2 equal to 0. So this is a given circuit. I apply voltage V1 here and short circuiting the output terminal. Now, if it is short circuited, there is no effect on this 10 ohm. So this also 0. So now this 5 ohm and 20 ohm become parallel. If it is parallel, 20 into 5 divided by 20 plus 5, the answer is 4 ohm. Now from this circuit, we can conclude V1 by I1 equal to 4. So I1 equal to V1 by 4. So the driving point parameter Y11 is I1 by V1. Actually this is I1, not Z1. I1 by V1, that become 1 by 4 mho. Y11 is I1 by V1. Here actually I1. That become 1 by 4 mho. Change this. It's I1. Next we need to find Y21. On the same circuit, I am going to find I2. How to find I2? This I1 is flowing opposite. So minus I1 into 5 divided by, that is opposite resistance by total resistance. So 5 divided by 25, that become 1 by 5. So if we already have I1 value, now calculated, that I1 value is substitute here. If you substitute minus V1 by 4 into 1 by 5, you will get minus V1 by 20. So Y21 become I2 by V1, that is minus 1 by 20 ohm. Forward transfer admittance Y21. Next parameter. Similar to previous case, now we are going to find Y12, Y22. So Y12, Y22 by making V1 equal to 0. How to calculate this? Apply V1 equal to 0 in the first port. Then apply V2 voltage source in the second port. V1 equal to 0 means short circuit that. Now if it is short circuited, there is no effect on this 5 ohm. So make short circuit of this also. Now this 10 ohm and 20 ohm become parallel. If it is parallel, now V2 by I2 become 20 by 3. Right? Now I2 is V2 by 20 by 3. Our requirement is Y22. Y22 means I2 by V2. So I2 value is what? V2 by 20 by 3 divided by V2. Now you will get 3 by 20 more. Got it? Right. So now Y22 calculated. Now we are going to calculate Y12. The same case of previous one. Take the circuit. Find, previously we calculated I2. Now I1 is calculated. So I1 equal to minus I2, opposite resistance 10 divided by total resistance 10 plus 20. Now we'll get minus I2 by 1 by 3. So previously we calculated I2 as V2 by 20 by 3. Apply that value here. So V2 by 20 by 3 into 1 by 3, that become V2, that is this 3 goes numerator, so 3 3 cancel, so you'll get minus V2 into 1 by 20. Now the equation for Y12 is I1 by V2. Now you will get minus 1 by 20 more. So this is the final matrix Y11, Y12, Y21, Y22. Right? To verify this whether this answer is correct or not, I will give you a shortcut idea. In general, in competitive exam, we are using this method. No need to solve entire uh, equation. Simply I can calculate final answer. The question is use this only for verification. Don't write this in directly in your university exam. They won't give only. They won't give mark. Only 2 mark they will give. Right? Don't use this method for writing answer. This just to verify your answer only. So here equation we need to verify. This is the circuit given. The value given in ohm, but y parameter in terms of mho. So y equal to 1 by z. So this ohm become mho by 1 by 20. This 5 ohm become 1 by 5. This become 1 by 10. So now the first parameter is the addition of these two. 1 by 20 plus 1 by 5, that become 1 by 4. The fourth parameter is addition of these two, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 10, that is 3 by 20. Now in between this the common term is 1 by 20. So minus 1 by 20 minus 1 by 20 you put here. This is the common. First y11 is the addition of this, y22 is the addition of this, remaining y12 and y21 is the 1 by 20, apply minus here. So this answer and this answer both are same. Right? Suppose in 2 mark question they are asking to calculate only y11. That time you can use the shortcut method, no issue. Directly you can write answer. Suppose only y11, y22 they ask, directly you can use, no issue. Right? Example 3. Determine y parameter for this bridged T network. This is a T network. Actually this problem is similar to previous case. Only difference is they are applying capacitor here. So this capacitor you need to write so equation in terms of S domain. Previous case and this case 90% same. Just you include S domain only. Right? The previous case I1 equal to y11 v1 plus 1 y12 v2. Just you apply S here. Right? Now as usual make v2 equal to 0. Find y11 y21. Now if you make v2 equal to 0, I1 by v1, I2 by v2, that is y21. To find y11, y21, as usual, apply voltage in the input terminal V1S, short circuit the output terminal. Apply voltage in the input terminal, short circuit the output terminal. Write, you can do any method, nodal method or whatever may be, but it is mesh method is convenient. Write the mesh equation, take current I1, I2, I3, then for this loop total values are 1 plus 1 by s, for this loop 1 plus 1 by s, for this loop 1 plus 1 plus 1 by s, totally 2 plus 1 by s, here 1 plus 1 by s, in between 1 and 2 common term 1 by s, like that you calculate, you know this method. When you write voltage source, only first loop you have V1, so that I wrote, remaining loops there is no voltage source, put 0. Find del 1, sorry, find del first, then applying V1 S00 in the first column, find del 1. Apply V1S00 in the second column, find del 2. Right? That is enough for us. Now I1 of S equal to del 1 by del. So how to write this? Del 1 into 1 by del. Del 1 value we already calculated, multiplied by 1 by del. Right? Now this s square cancel. You will get I1 of S equal to S square plus 3s plus 1 divided by S plus 2 into V1 of S. Actually our equation of Y1 is I1 by V1 of S. So you can directly write answer. Here I1 is there, here V1 is there, you can write answer. Similarly, I2 of S equation is I2 by, sorry, del 2 by S, del. So del 2 into 1 by del. Del 2 value we calculated, multiplied by 1 by del. Now we will get the relation I2 of S into V1S. You know power transfer admittance equation I2 by V1, that become S plus 1 square by S plus 2. And advantage of this circuit is this is symmetric. So what is symmetric? You can draw a line here. If you draw a line, the left hand side and right hand side both are same value. That is called symmetric. So no need to further, no need to apply voltage source here, short circuit here. Directly you can write answer. Y22 equal to Y11 equal to this same equation. Similarly, Y12 equal to Y21, both are same because of symmetric. Very simple problem. So finally, Y parameter matrix is this one. So this is the Y parameter model for two-port network. You just remember this. Sometimes in 2 mark questions, they may ask, draw the Y parameter model for two-port network. Next, we are going to discuss H parameter. H parameter is the next case of Y parameter. Right. Hybrid parameter are called H parameter. This is used in the case of analyzing transistor characteristics. Hybrid means mixed of X and Y. In Z parameter, we wrote the matrix left hand side V1, V2, right hand side I1, I2. The Y1 input side I1, I2, right hand side V1, V2. Now it's a mixing of both. Now V1, I1 here, I1, V2 in the right hand side. The equation H11, H12, H21, H22. If you write equation V1 equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, I2 equal to H21 I1, H22 V2. And this symmetrical and reciprocal condition is important. And the university exam, they will ask the question in 2 mark, maybe university model exam, whatever may be. Very important is a symmetrical and reciprocal condition. In the previous video, I gave symmetrical and reciprocal condition for all the parameters. You verify that also. Very important 2 mark question. Right. We go in depth of H parameter. So this is the equation for H parameter. Similar case, make V2 equal to 0. You can get H1, H11, H21. Make I1 equal to 0. You can get H11, H22. To make V2 equal to 0, short the terminal. To make I1 equal to 0, open this terminal. Right, first case, make V2 equal to 0. If you make V2 equal to 0, H11 equal to V1 by I1. Right? This I can write I1 by 1 by 1 divided by I1 by V1. Now I will get the relation between H and Y parameter. H11 is called short circuit driving point impedance. Short circuit driving point impedance. H21 is called short circuit current gain. H12 is called open circuit reverse voltage gain. Right? By making I1 equal to 0, you will get H1 to H22. And this is the relationship between H and Z. That we will discuss further in the next video. Relationship between all the parameters. Now, the same procedure. Hybrid parameter, this equation you know. To make V2 equal to 0, we need to short circuit the output terminal. The current flowing through is I2. And apply a voltage source here V1. The current flowing inside of circuit is I1. So to make V2 equal to 0, you will get H11 become V1 by I1 in ohm. And make V2 equal to 0. Now H21 become I2 by I1. So I2 by I1, both here ampere, ampere, both are cancelled. Now no dimension. This is ohm. Next case, to excite port 2. So now I1 is 0. To make I1 equal to 0, open circuit this terminal and apply a voltage source in the second port. The current flowing through this I2. Because of this open circuit, I1 equal to 0. Got it? So now H12 equal to V1 by V2, H22 equal to I2 by V2. Here also V1 by V2, here holds, this also holds, both are cancelled, no dimension. Here I2 by V2, that is mho. V2 by I2 become ohm, I2 by V2 become mho. Right? Now I will say the example 1. Just I am taking a simple problem. Determine the H parameter of the two-port network shown in figure. So here 10 ohm, here 20 ohm. Right. First, we need to find H11, H21. To find that, make V2 equal to 0. If I short this, applying voltage source here, because of this short circuit, this 20 ohm is invalid. Now directly, I can write equation V1 equal to 10I1. We know the equation H1 equal to V1 by I1. So H11 equal to V1 by I1, that is 10 ohm. And the current entering towards the circuit is I1, and this is I2 flowing opposite side. So I2 equal to minus I1. So H21 is I2 by I1. You can directly calculate I2 by 1 equal to minus 1. Next case, find H12, H22. Open circuit this terminal. I1 equal to 0 by applying voltage source here. If it is open circuit, there is no current flowing in this 10 ohm. Then you can directly write equation V2 by I2 equal to 20 or I2 equal to V2 by 20. H22 equation is I2 by V2. So I2 by V2 becomes 0.5 mho. Similarly, reverse voltage transfer ratio is V1 by V2. Here the V1 applied across, because of this open, directly this V1 applied across this 20 ohm. This V2 also applied across 20 ohm directly. Right? So V1 equal to V2. So H12 equal to V1 by V2, that is 1. Now H parameter matrix is this one. Second example, determine H parameter of bridge network. Similar to previous cases, to find H11, make V2 equal to 0. I am applying V2 equal to 0 and connecting voltage source here. Take loop equation I1, I2, I3. Right? Similar case, form a matrix, find del 1, del 2, find del and find del 1 by applying V1 in the first column. And del 2 is V1 by applying in the second column. Voltage source. Now I1 is del 1 by del 13 by 10 V1. I2 equal to del 2 by del, that is minus 12 by 10 V1. Now input impedance H11 is V1 by I1. So here relation between I1 and V1. So V1 by I1 equal to 10 by 13. This is the input impedance equation. Then H21 equation is I2 by I1. I2 is here, I1 is here. Apply that value minus 12 by 10 V1 divided by 13 by 10 V1. We will get 12 by 13. These both are same actually. Next one. And to find H12, H22, open the first terminal, input terminal, and apply voltage source here. If it is open, there is no current flowing here. So this complete loop become 0. Only this IB may appear here. Right? Now from the matrix here, for first loop IA, second loop IB, the resistor if you add 6, this if you add is 2 plus 2 plus 1 5, the common value is minus 2. So IA, IB and V2 0, because voltage source applying in the first loop only, second loop 0. Find del A because of IA, del A. Then find del B. To find IA, del A by del, you will get the value. IB is del B by del, you can get the value. Now, from the circuit, you can write the loop equation here. Voltage loop equation, if you write here, 2V1 equal to 2IB plus 4IA. You know IB value, IA value, apply all the values, you will get the answer. So now V1 by V2 equal to 24 by 26, that is 12 by 13. That is our reverse voltage transfer ratio H12. So V1 by V2 equal to 12 by 13. Similarly, from the circuit, I2 equal to IA. So I2 value already calculated, that is IA value already calculated, that is 5 V2 by 26. From this, V2 by I2 26 by 5 or I2 by V2 equal to 5 by 26 more. Our output admittance H22 equal to I2 by V2, that is 5 by 26. Now the H parameter matrix become H11, H12, H21, H22. So this is the final value of H parameter matrix. This is the H parameter model for two-port network. Remember this, sometimes in 2 mark question they may ask this question. Okay. So up to this, I stop this video. In the next video, we'll discuss ABCD parameter and inverse H parameters. ABCD parameter also called as T parameter. Then further, we'll discuss the relationship between all the parameters, right? That will be in the next video. Thank you.